What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is about the deadlift, chest, and that's it. No squat. I strained my TCL, and I think I'm talking about that. The microphone quality is cooked. It's on all the way max. Can't even turn it down. So yeah, let's get into today's video. So I initially said that I was going to start off just doing deadlift, but instead I chose to do bench because my shoulders needed it, my collarbones needed it. I just needed to work out some repetitions, albeit rushed. I just needed to feel it, like something was telling me that I was gonna hit a PR. I'm down 20 pounds, so I was originally like 210, 215, back like in December, January, and then after like March, I dropped like 20 pounds. So I'm now 180 to 190. The max weight. So recently clocked in at 184, and then after a week of eating and refeeding and staying hydrated, I clocked in at 190. So now I got to figure out which weight I want to fully drop down to before weigh-ins for the competition in 2 weeks. So yeah, getting ready for bench. Decided to throw on some plates. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So in this segment, I'm talking about the arch. A key factor in trying to get a bench PR, or especially a competition lift, it's not necessary to really do over exaggerated. Make sure you have 3 points of contact on the ground, butt on the bench, upper back on the bench, and then head on the bench. So I guess kind of like 4, depending on how far. It doesn't really matter. I normally like to warm up. It doesn't matter how much I eventually bench in life. I'm going to always warm up with the bar and 135. Then I'll work up from there. If I do 135 for like 10 to 15, I'll just jump up to like 250. But I do try to work up in increments. Normally, like daily, I do like 135 for like 1 or 2. And then we'll jump up to 225 or 180 if it needs be. But we obviously start off with the basic 135, 225, and then we'll throw up anything. So like I said, today's video is a surprising PR. I don't want to spoil it right now, so I'm not, but it's a PR for the body weight for 184.5. So right here, I'm loading up 225 just to really see where it goes. I kind of thought I was going to stop here, to be honest, just to work on commands, like up, bench, or up, press, something. I know it's a couple commands though. So it's like up, press, bench, rack, or like something like that. So for here, I kind of got ahead of myself quickly, and also didn't activate the tracking / face tracking on my camera. So it's on 1 point autofocus. So if you see it go out of focus, I'm sorry. That's all I can really say is I'm sorry. So we go for 275. That's kind of really it. I got ahead of myself, decided to do it because the week prior I struggled to get it up. Now jumping, I'm sorry for all the jump cuts and excessive, just random snippets, but I also don't want to earn your guys' like attention span out. So yeah, this is 285, 275 plus 10, 5 on each side. So like I said, I'm jumping ahead, but I'm feeling good. Collarbones aren't fully pressurized, and my excuse my dancing here, okay. One of my friends / powerlifting coaches, he's like the dad of the gym. His name is Ron. He gave us these SBT wrist wraps, and I never really like complained about mine. Mine are pretty solid, but his are like stiff. Like it's like okay, correction. These are 10 pounds added on to the 275 per each side. So 275, 285, 295. I was like, why do the plates look bigger than the 5 pounds? It's because they are. I told my moms to put 10s on because I was feeling it. Um, that's really it. So this is a 295 press. It wasn't the best, like I said. A rush warm up, only 2 sets of warm up, and no food. I had soup and pre workout, and it was about to shoot out the other end. I was very uncomfortable. I paused longer than I think I needed to, and at that point, I was like, just take your rear off the bench and just press it. I do know I can get it. It just, I was just caught lacking by the bench. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's also crooked. There's a lot of things that weren't the best in this, but I wanted to use this bench because Steve replaced the tops of this one, and they're stickier, they're newer, they're fresher. So yeah. Then we ended up doing 225 back down sets. I think 3x3s, and then a 5 set of 5. No, then just a 1 set of 5. And then I got bored, so I wanted to deadlift earlier than I think I really needed to. Walking around like this was kind of therapeutic for my TCL, but I don't know. Yeah, I just walked over the 225. Didn't feel like deloading it, especially because I wanted to lift with these plates and this bar since the NPL meet is a stiff bar competition only. I read that there's no kabuki bars, and a lot of people who say they lifted NPL have never used a kabuki bar or deadlift bar during the competition. So I think I'm just going to be using the power bar. Um, Sorry, still coming down from the sickness. I still got like the lung tickles. Um, yeah, so I was like really hot, coughing, got sore hands, a bummed out leg, and recovering from a groin tear. So, oh yeah, and my thumb was split because I cut it open, putting those insert knee sleeves on. So hopefully these triple X's that come in a week are better. I'm hoping that they try to speed up the shipping because thank Gladio fam, like get them here faster since I spent so much money and y'all sent me a faulty pair. No disrespect though, much love to the competition and the brand. Anywho, sipping from my little gourd, feeling like Bo Raicho, and yeah, gonna cut again. So jump with me. So I end up doing a couple sumo pulls and a couple conventional pulls. I think I cut out the conventional pull. But yeah, I'm just practicing sumo, counting it out, seeing what's good, feeling how I feel, trying to like come under the bar a little bit better because I know I'm gonna have to scoop a lot more. Um, yeah, I'm gonna cut this because I had to teach my mom how to fix her deadlift. Obviously, because you have a little bit more work. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know where am I? Alright. We're only using track today. What is that? Okay, thank God. We're only using track. So whatever your grip plus shot can get, and maybe wrist braces, just to help. My wrist sometimes undoes, comes undone. I don't know why. It'll randomly just click out and we go no. So the pre-workout is not going to sit. Beyond. So yeah, I'm only pulling sumo for like competition. I normally do conventional just because it helps keep my lower back stronger, and I don't really have lower back pain too much. I do wear my belt under my clothes sometimes just because I want the drip. That's really it. Like I just want my baggy top to be baggy and not pulled into my stomach. Is this three plates or four? I can't see it from the way I'm in the editor, so it's pretty bad. But I think it might be three. Yeah, it's probably three. Just pick it up, put it down. That's really it. Just seeing where the strength is, not using wraps or straps or anything. Barely even any chalk, so kind of cooks, but I just, I just, I just need to do it. That's really it. Okay, your boy's an idiot. That was definitely four plates. Um, I thought, I thought it was three. But yeah, four plates does just does explain why it moved slower in the editor. Um, yeah, I chalked up for this. This is 450, 455 actually. Yeah, 45, 50, 25, 25. Yeah, 455. Um, just want to see how this feels. Just because if I can open with 455 and to be comfortable, the next deadlift day of this week, I know this is like a hard peak week, but I need to rush it because I was out in the mountains and I didn't have a gym there. So, boom, hold it, put it down. That's really it. So yeah, this was really good. I don't know why this was like the best out of it. And then after this, I got tired because I stomped my foot down and I like tweaked out my TCL again. I felt it, like it was like really deep behind my knee, and when I stomped my foot, I felt like the TCL shake. So I'm gonna cut this as well because my mom started tweaking about the TCL. I think my mom is a survivor of a pulmonary embolisms. Sorry, I'm hearing myself play back on a loop. Pulmonary embolisms and clotting. So she does panic about any type of pain in calves, but this is more of a lower hamstring, upper calf issue between the tendon, the TCL. So that's really it. I do attempt this. I think I get it off the ground, but I think my camera stopped recording around this time because the film was cut short. It's only a 30-minute recording max, so there's a lot of times where I don't pay attention to how long I've been recording and then I lose the footage. So yeah, I definitely lose the footage because I see it's about to end in like 10 seconds. But I got this halfway off the ground. Then my TCL started tweaking out and then I ripped my hand or my callus. So yeah, not trying to destroy my body 2 weeks out, but I need to rush it and try to get what I need to. I might ruin my prep, but I mean I recovered pretty fast, so I'm gonna take advantage of it for now. It's time for the bread and butter. What the heck? It's time for the bread and butter. Rack pulls. I think I'll do 495 to open up with. I just wanted to get as sore as possible on the lower back portion to build and knock in a little bit of extra strength. I do use wrist straps for the rest of these workouts because I'm not really going for the grip portion, although I am gripping the hell out of the wrist straps when I do use them. I'm more going for repetition and I want to say like the activation slash stretch of my TC. Like I know I keep mentioning the TCL, but it is a very bad tweak if not treated properly. And I know people are like, "Oh, bro, but you're going so heavy." I'm not. I can do up to 700 plus on the rack pulls, but I put it lower so I can get more range of motion and fully activate, but not over activate the TCL region. I'm going to get some chalk, but in the meantime, yeah. So I want to make sure like I can pull it without pulling it, the tendon. So I mean, you'll clearly see in a few that I did do exactly what I needed to do, and I go all the way up to I think 600 something pounds. I try 635 at the top single, but I don't end up pulling it because my hands hurt so bad. I feel like I put them into a freaking a paper shredder. So yeah, as you can see, I get it pretty good. I don't even tighten my belt for some of them, uh, although I should have. I just kind of forget because I've been locked in. I even forget where the clips are on the weight and stuff. So bear with me. I was tired at that point. I didn't go to the gym at the proper time that I wanted to be able to train the muscle. I'm looking in the mirror like, why am I even actually doing this? It's because I need to, you know, hammer in the last bits of strength for the competition coming up. So Plan is I'm gonna do another deadlift day. I think Thursday. What day is it? It's Friday. It's well Saturday technically. Also, fun fact: my Beyblade comes in the morning, so I'm gonna be posting this video around the time my Beyblade comes. It's the Meteor El Drago from my childhood. I had one, but I lost it when I moved. So yeah, buying a childhood revamp. But yeah, back to what I was saying is like I'm just going to see what's good, and I will do another deadlift day. Probably I'm gonna give it like 5-ish days off so I can recover, just do mini accessories, and then the last 2 days I'm not doing anything so I can recover for the weigh-ins and be as light and as healed as possible for how scuffed this block setting is. So yeah, that's really it. I'll probably do. I know I just like completely glazed over the fact that I will probably make the deadlift day Monday or Sunday. Probably Sunday because tomorrow is Saturday. So no, I'll do Monday. I'll do Monday. So I'll do squats on Sunday, light conditioning, slight like hamstring work in my rehab, and then I'm going to give it my all for the rest of everything else. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the 635 single. Do I even get this up or let's see. I get into like a semi sumo position. Okay, I do get it up. Obviously, like I said, it's a minimal range of motion type of movement, but it's just like when people do partials on bench or do any type of like decline work or where they're not doing a full range of motion, like quarter squats and stuff. It's enough to activate the muscle and to really pound in the strength. But yeah, that's really it. So I go to get mats after this, and I'm just trying to increase the range of motion slightly. So what I'm saying in this clip is that it actually should be lower or higher for a lesser range of motion, just like I kind of explained in the previous voiceover, where it should be up to like 29 slash like 28, but it's actually lower down to 32 to kind of give me more of that give that I'm looking for, just so I can really extend and feel the muscle activation. I will say I did feel a lot of everything. I felt my right side hamstring like not pulling but stretching. Felt my Achilles stretching out like a good stretch. Like I felt relieving to feel the pops and like the cracks to like release the pressure. My toes cracked. I did this barefoot just to kind of like force my toes into the ground. Trying to like feel more of a natural like tough feeling from Avatar, I guess, to feel the ground beneath me. I did more bracing in my collarbone slash shoulder region, and it kind of paid off because I don't have pressure in my collarbones for the first time in a while after deadlift and bench. So, like I said, don't do this. Obviously, this is a very scuffed prep, but I am not really caring about the weight class anymore. I will probably just do. I know in their chart on the NPL, it's like a very varied range of like if the 182.5 kg, which is like, I mean, well, what am I saying? If the 82.5 kg is like a thing, it's like 180 something pounds or something like that. So, yeah, they're going kind of like lenient, not lenient, but like there's like a range, and I'll probably put it up on the screen or I'll find it in the next voiceover. So yeah, I get up to around 640 on the rack pulls. I think this is when I dropped the weight actually. So this is like 615 ish, I think, or 608, some BS. Anyways, for the bodyweight categories that I was recently talking about, if I'm not at the 181 slash 182 pounds for the 82.5 kilogram, because it goes from 75 kgs to 82.5 kgs for the weight class. This is bodyweight categories, to say the least. I might be competing in the 90 kg it goes from 82.51 to 90 kg. So anywhere from 182 pounds to 198 pounds. I will obviously want to do the 82.5. So if I can cut back down the 3 pounds, then that's fine. I'll be able to get like what I need to get for the weight class. Sorry, I keep looking back over it. um, so yeah, if not, I mean, I do want to try to win the 90, but obviously somebody who's 200 pounds or 198 pounds might have it over me with the work of being almost 10 pounds lighter or heavier than me. I'm 188 at my heaviest right now, last time I checked, and on a full stomach, like 190, 192, 193. So obviously those little bits of like weight actually means a lot. I'm over here yapping in the actual video too, so just try and listen to my voice or focus on it if you would like to. But yeah, I want to go for the 82.5 weight class. But if not, and I gotta do the 90, I mean, hopefully they'll do like segments like 82.5 or like 80, like 85, and then 90 fall between that for the body weight categories. But if I do gotta lift the 90 and they like, I mean, I just want to obviously go for it. But regardless, I'm gonna lift and give it my all. Right now the numbers going are 512 deadlift, 295 bench, and a 415 squat off of a bummed out TCL. So we'll see how that goes. Not really too mad if it doesn't go my way. If anything, I'll just focus on getting stronger and come back in to win the 90 kg class, or go in and drop down to be like the 83s or the 85s. So we'll see. Gonna be using a 60-pound bar for squat and a 50-pound bar for deadlift and bench. So yeah. Now for the rest of the yap session, I'm just gonna throw in an old clip of me deadlifting from earlier on when I got pretty pissed off and just threw my form out the window. I'm no longer scooping under the power bar. I'm leaning over the power bar actually when I'm hitting my deadlifts. I'm not sitting down vertically or straight. I'm pulling with my back. This is not how you should deadlift. You should deadlift how exactly you saw earlier. So from this to this piece right here. Now, albeit it's not the best in the world, and it could also be more of a straight up and down, but it's better than what you just saw, where my back is leaning over the bar, I'm overhinged, I'm over pushing. So yeah, just don't do that. And I mean, I did a 5x5, so I mean, at least I got it done. I'm not really like too mad, although watching it back, it's not the best. Do need to do some technique work. I know it comes out when I need like my full adrenaline type of lift. So I mean, I'm not too mad. Just wasn't a great day. Bummed about the injuries, bummed about my hands, my body hurts. But yeah, I mean, some rest is gonna get me right. Obviously, nobody likes being in the gym when they're actually in there. So yeah, I'm over there yapping. Knee sleeves come hopefully in like 5 or 6 days. Beyblade comes tomorrow. Got things to keep me occupied. I'm gonna go back on the cut now. I'm gonna try to get down to the 82.5. I want to try and win the 180s. That would be so nice. So I'm not even gonna show me loading. Well, I'm showing me loading, but I don't think I'm gonna lift the 441. My body hurts too much. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna fade this to black because it's kind of embarrassing because I know I can do it. I do it for like 8 and it's like an RP 5 or like 3. But hey man, things happen. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be posting probably daily until I get up to the competition. Tomorrow, if I go to the gym, it's just gonna be biceps, shoulders, and like probably abs to build stability. So that's really it, y'all. God bless. Read your Bibles, drink your water, pray, eat. Just do all the essentials. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Listen to some good music and cover yourself or surround yourself with good friends. I love y'all. That's it.